Fintan Dunn here for Informed Consent.ie with a public service vaccine announcement. Please be very careful when you believe what the government says.
And I want to talk to you today about a young man with narcolepsy, a lifelong debilitating disorder where he can and has fallen asleep without warning, smashing his teeth, breaking bones. He experiences terrifying hallucinations in a state of sleep paralysis. He has to be given expensive anaesthetics to even get a few hours' sleep. He's developed joint and muscle pain, suffers from anxiety and depression to the extent that he's tried to kill himself. He's 14 years of age. The condition limits every aspect of his daily life. There is no cure. And bad and all as that is, the worst thing is that it wasn't always so. He wasn't born with it. It's not a genetic disorder. This was an avoidable catastrophe. This young man, like 80 others, developed the condition as a result of receiving the Pandemrix vaccination for swine flu in 2010. And last week, unnoticed and undocumented, the HSE and the State Claims Agency went into the High Court to obstruct him and people like him in getting documents under discovery, documents which the HSE and State Claims Agency said they would voluntarily disclose in 2015. Let's be clear here, Taoiseach. The HSE decided to purchase Pandemrix and continue to distribute it even after they knew it was dangerous and untested and before most of the public in Ireland received it. They knew there was a 7 to 8-fold risk of serious adverse effects in comparison with its sister drug and alternative vaccinations for which there were no adverse side effects. So while Poland, Switzerland and the US wouldn't give a licence, Ireland gave GSK full indemnity against the harmful side effects of Pandemrix, and the company incidentally made $8 billion in profits out of it. Taoiseach, what I want to know is the Irish Medicines Board, now the HPRA, were told before the end of 2009 of the massive difference in safety profile of the vaccines before 95% of Irish children were vaccinated. Did they tell the Minister, as is their statutory obligation? And why did they continue in possession of that knowledge to continue to administer the least safe vaccine? Was it cheaper? Did you have a deal with GlaxoSmithKline in return for jobs or something? And secondly, could you tell me, in contrast to Sweden, Finland, Norway, Iceland, France and recently Britain, who've all compensated victims